I think about the water rights battle that we're dealing with Washington today. You know, the Army Corps of Engineers says that because they dug the hole for Lake Lanier and some of the other reservoirs across the state, that gives the federal government the authority to tell us what we're going to do with the water in our own state. But I also want you to know that I do not think that allowing Congress or any other part of the federal government to solve our water problems is a solution that's workable for the people of Georgia.
Hear, hear.
How many times in your life has the federal government ever solved a problem for you? And let me tell you what the answer of a states' rights governor ought to be. And let me tell you, about a month ago, Sonny invited all the other candidates in the race for governor, Republican and Democrat, to go sit down with him and talk about the water issue. One candidate had already made his position clear on the water issue a month before that, myself, and was not invited to that meeting because of the position I have already taken on this water issue. When Sonny sat down with all those other candidates, he told them that they absolutely had to bow to federal authority in the water issue. Every one of them walked out of the meeting quacking like the duck in front of them. But let me tell you why Ray McBerry was not invited to that meeting. Because in a press release earlier, just several weeks before that, and in numerous meetings across this state, standing on the same platform with my opponents running against me for governor, this is what I said the response of a states' rights governor ought to be, and what my response will be. We need to tell Washington, as soon as I take office as your governor, and tell the Army Corps of Engineers, fine, those holes you dug in the ground belong to you. But every drop of water that the good Lord put in those holes belongs to the people of the sovereign state of Georgia, and we will brook no federal aggression in telling us what we're going to do with our own water supply.
Amen.
Now, folks, let me just tell you, if we're willing to allow them to decide and to dictate to us what we're going to do with our own water, we might as well lie supinely on our backs and allow them to walk back and forth every single day until they've walked every last breath of life out of our bodies. Because what else is left? That's what a states' rights governor ought to do. That's what I made public, and that's why I'm the only candidate that Sonny didn't invite to that meeting. But you know what? My answer is still the same today as it was before Sonny's meeting. It's also one of the reasons that we keep gaining in the polls and are the fastest growing campaign in this race.
So please believe your eyes, a sacrifice is not what we